Hello, you all. Today we are cooking with Chris. And I don't know about where you guys are, but it's kind of chilly today in the A. So we're going to make us some soup. It's not a heavy soup. Let me get my apron, y'all. It's a light soup. So, even if it warms up tomorrow, it's still something that we can snack on. I'm just going to put on this zebra apron today because today is one of them days where you don't necessarily feel like cooking, but you gotta cook, because if you want to eat, you better make you something to eat, right? So yeah, there's that. Now this soup is delicious, and I'm gonna say it's vegetarian, but it's not necessarily vegan because it does have heavy cream in it. Okay, let me wash my hands again, y'all, because I done touched my face. I swear I be acting like I'm cooking in a restaurant and I'm right at home, but I want to encourage good behavior. So anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to start. We got some mushrooms here, just some white mushrooms that I chopped up, a yellow onion, rosemary. If you do not like rosemary, you are not going to like this soup, okay? So if you don't like rosemary, turn it off. Garlic, some sherry if you have it, some carrots, lemon pepper, heavy whipping cream, we got this chicken bouillon, honey pepper, garlic sauce, Parmesan cheese, and bow tie noodles. Now, here it is. Y'all know I'm for what you have. If you don't have it, substitute it to your taste. But the main ingredients are the mushrooms and the rosemary in this recipe, and carrots. Yeah, okay. Let's go. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 3.5 quarts of water into a pot. For those of you who don't know how to measure that out, because I was one of them, it's 6 cups, can I get it right for y'all? Shit. 6 cups, 6.5, okay, 7 cups of water. That's how many cups it is for 3.5 quarts. Okay, guys, that is 7 cups of water. And let it come to a boil. While it's boiling, we're gonna start seasoning it up, okay? So we're gonna put our chicken bouillon seasoning in there. If you don't have that, listen, you better get out that Lowry seasoning salt. You better get you out some garlic salt and just flavor it up like you would do for any soup. You want it to just, you know how you like your broth to taste, right? When you cooking greens or whatever, it's the same concept. You just want it to be flavorful. Like I've said on many occasions, the difference between somebody who can cook and a good cook is if you know how to season. Seasoning, being able to season some stuff can kick your cook game up real quick. I'm going to bring y'all in a little bit closer. Maybe right there so y'all can see what I'm doing over here. Is that helping? All right, so this is coming to a boil. I'm going to put a little bit of garlic salt off in there. I don't want to make it too salty, guys. Put that over in there. I'm going to save my pepper and add that in later. And then, let's see, what else do I want to put in there right now? Oh, I want to put my onion up in there. So what I did was I cut up a yellow onion. And you really want to do a whole yellow onion. I had just prepped half of it, you guys. And so I'll cut up the other half while we chat about something. Then you want some minced garlic. I did fresh garlic, 3 cloves of fresh garlic because my minced garlic was running low. But I'm going to show y'all a little trick that I'm going to do with that. Because, what? Waste not, want not. Okay, so see, it's not really any garlic in there. But since this soup, water, honey, you better put that water over in there and shake that up and get all that little garlic at the bottom. And what? Boom. Jar clean, garlic used. And there we have that. I'm going to set this over to the side to recycle. Trying to get better about recycling, y'all. So okay, so I'll put that over in there. Then now I'm going to cut up some more of this onion, the rest of this onion, and put it over in there while we chat. Some of you guys ask me, why do I wear an apron? You know, I'm just one of those people that I have collected aprons. I won't go say since I was young, but just more recently when I got more into cooking, because I always thought that was a sexy little touch that women did back in the day. They put on their little apron, honey, and they'd be in the kitchen. I just thought that meant they could really throw down. And so I just like little aprons, especially when I'm preparing things for you all. It makes me feel like, like I'm going to throw down in here. I know I'm not a chef. I'm never going to proclaim to be a chef. I'm just a woman who can cook a few things, do a few things, repair a few things, throw down with other places. And so, but because I know nowadays the chefs, they wear the chef jackets. I'm going to turn that down just a bit because it's boiling. And yeah, so I'm just turning it down just a little bit since I'm still cutting up this onion. But yeah, I know they wear the little chef jackets now, and aprons probably aren't the thing, because, the equal rights we want to have. They want to have, the chefs want to have the chef jacket. So, but I don't. For me, I'm just cooking. That brings me to a topic of, I just get so confused sometimes about well, I know what equal rights is, but it was this one time I remember I was watching this show. I can't remember. I think maybe it was Big Brother or something like that, and Genuine was on there, and there was a contestant on there that was I don't want to get in trouble for saying the wrong thing. Oh gosh, not a drag queen, but transsexual, I believe. And so it was someone who had, I think, had the surgery to become a woman. So I'm gonna put these onions in there, and she had asked Genuine for a kiss, and he was like, no. And oh my goodness, there was an uproar, like, oh my goodness, I can't believe Genuine didn't kiss her. I can't believe Genuine didn't kiss her. I mean, a real all-out thing. And I was thinking, I was like, now, I wonder if my ass would have asked Genuine to kiss me, it would have been the same outcry. Or they would have just said, you know what, you were sexually harassing Genuine. So I get confused, y'all. So I just be trying to just stay respectful of everybody. But I just think that there's some situations, my goodness, we've just gotten so hypersensitive. So people are scared to say anything to anybody. I remember it was a time when you could maybe go to work or whatever, and you had on something cute, a man would compliment you. Oh, hey, you look nice today. Oh, honey, now they better not say a damn thing, honey. But it'll be a problem. So put the men on mute, honey. Y'all put the men on mute. They cannot compliment. But no, I mean, I just try to do me and hush. Okay. So anyway, we got that to boiling, guys. And that was a long ass story just for me to get to my apron, but so that's boiling. Now, what I would recommend you do at this point is taste a little bit of your broth just to see if it's seasoned enough as far as the salt in it, right? Okay. So yeah, that's just right. That's plenty, because you want it a little bit more flavorful than what it's going to end up, because you're going to put more things in there, right? So you want to have it a little bit more flavorful in the beginning, okay? Because as you add things, that flavor is going to blend into those things. Okay, so you're gonna add some carrots. These are some shredded carrots, but if you have baby carrots, if you have whole carrots, you just dice them. And I would say put about a cup in there, okay? And so we're gonna let that cook, because carrots, they're crunchy, so they gotta be, you gotta put them in there before everything else and let them get on going. And while you got your carrots in there cooking, you want to add your noodles. Now, I have bow tie noodles, but if you don't have bow tie noodles, you can use macaroni noodles. You can use, what other kind of noodles? Rigatoni noodles. Just don't use no damn spaghetti noodles. Use your sense there. Use your sense. So, I'm going to say a cup and a half of bow tie noodles over in there, okay? If you want more noodles, if you like noodles, then you can add more noodles. So those are going to be boiling over in this stock. That's what it's called, y'all. I'm calling it broth. Do you look at me? And you stop, and you're going to let those boil and get tender. So while that's doing that, like I said, I prepped a little bit while, beforehand, before I joined y'all and y'all joined me. You want to just kind of, slice your mushrooms. These are white mushrooms that I'm using, and this is what I like to use in this recipe. If you want a little bit meatier, you can use a portobello mushroom. It won't be mad at you. And if you are a meat eater, you could definitely add chicken to this recipe. It is delectable. When I used to eat chicken, my bonus mother, which is my stepmother, but I like to call her my bonus mom, because that's a better sounding title. She used to make this for me, this chicken noodle, like her form of chicken noodle soup, and it was delicious. But I don't eat chicken anymore, you guys, and so therefore I just do it with mushrooms. Okay, so we're letting that boil, and then what we're going to do at the end, guys, is we're going to add us 3/4 cup of heavy cream. Now, if you don't want heavy whipping cream, you don't have to add it, but for me, that's what sets it off. And we're going to have us, like I'm going to say, see, this is the part with the rosemary, because it's so strong, and I harvested this out of my herb garden, my rosemary. I always love getting stuff out of my garden, but it's so fresh and it's so strong that you don't want to overdo it. So, I would say start with just a few little sprigs. And where are my little scissors? I love these scissors. And you just want to, and this is at the end too, I'm just showing you guys, I'm just demonstrating. Just cut it up in there and start probably about 3 sprigs, okay? And let them stir it around and then taste it and see if, what you think. If you want some more rosemary, add some more. Like I said, you can always add, can't take away. All right? So when we come back, we're going to finish on up our soup. We're going to let those noodles get tender, and then we'll come back. Okay, my people, we're back. Those noodles are still going, but they're just about done. Like, they're tender, but they're not like done, okay? So that's where you want them. Then what you want to do is you want to add a couple bay leaves. If you have bay leaves, really like about 3, okay? So I had 2 in that thing, and then let me add some. Now y'all see these are whole leaves. Who puts this on the top of the whole leaves? How you going to shake a whole leaf out? Oh, honey, that was a waste of some plastic. So then, you put about 3 bay leaves in there. Let them start cooking in there and adding a little bit more flavor, okay? A little bit more fragrant. Federal agent mad because I'm fragrant. That's my jam right there. Then you want some lemon pepper. Now I have the lemon pepper with no salt because it doesn't need additional salt. But if you just have some lemon pepper with salt in your cabinet, then just go light on the other seasonings, right? In the beginning, right? So I'm going to put this lemon pepper over in here. I'm putting like a good tablespoon of that over in there because something about that lemon pepper. You see how I went back and added more? So that was more than a tablespoon. But that lemon pepper just gives it that boom, boom, bam to me. Stir it up. All right. Put this garlic salt away. And then I still have my sherry I need to add. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my mushrooms in there. Because mushrooms, they don't need to cook very long. But I'm going to put them in there so they can start soaking up that flavor. Soaking up that flavor. So put those over in there. And then I was saying, once you put the mushrooms in, these need to cook probably about 6 minutes. 6 minutes, 6 minutes. 6 minutes, they get fresh. Honey, I can relate everything, every situation to a rhyme. Who else does this? Anybody else do that? So I put the mushrooms over in there. And so now with the sherry cooking wine, you don't necessarily need it. It gives it a little bit of a something, but it's not totally necessary. And it is salty, boys and girls, so just light on it, light on it. Cool. I'm going to say 2 tablespoons of that. Light, throw on it, light, okay? All right, so now stir it up, stir it up. It's coming to a boil again. And then, I just can't, I'm not going to rush this. We're going to have to come back because I don't want you adding your heavy cream in too soon and it getting curdled, okay? So we're going to come back once we kind of let those things simmer and cook on in there and come back because we got to get it right. We got to get it right because we're going to be eating this about 2 days. Okay, we're back again. Now, our soup is almost ready, honey. I mean, it's done. We just got to add these little finishing touches on it that I was telling you about. So I'm going to do 3/4 cup, not 3/4 cup, 1/4 cup, okay, of heavy cream. And I'm going to pour it over in there because our soup is pretty much done, okay? Pour that over in there. Then I'm going to stir that around. And then, like I told y'all, now I'm going to sprinkle this rosemary over in there. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. Not a lot. Because rosemary is very powerful. It's a very powerful herb. So, if you don't want to be mad that you done messed your soup up, don't put too much off in there. And I'm going to just plate a little bit of this up for you guys so you can see it when it's finished. It's such a pretty soup, too. It's a pretty, pretty soup. And then you get one of the little Baileys in there. Really look like you know, like, well, not really know what you're doing because nobody eats that, really. But it gives it a little nice little look to it. So then you plate that up like that. Now, what my mother used to do, she used to put the Parmesan cheese over in there. But I don't do that because it gets stuck. Now, if you had, what is the damn stuff called? Grated Parmesan cheese. You can sprinkle that over in there. And that even adds another layer of flavor. But baby, look how cute and pretty. Ow. Okay, see y'all, this is why I can't be playing with y'all. Somebody tell me I need somebody that could come and do this camera for me. Now I need to scorch my nails out. Woo! Rinse my hands. Let me just taste it. I'm trying to show you guys some stuff. Let me taste it. You know, tell y'all if it's good or not, if I did it right. See that cheese? That's so good. It's so full of flavor. And let me tell you, it's banging with those 2 ingredient biscuits. But I'm not making no biscuits. I'm tired and we don't need no damn biscuit. So, but I don't even like wet bread. But this juice on this soup, you're going to want to sop it up with something. You could do French bread. You can do those biscuits though. But oh my gosh, y'all, this is good. Try it. See you next time. Why am I whispering?